Hello everyone. I've actually figured out a way to lower my volume. It only took me so long. Oh, look at that. See, now it like fades out nicely and stuff. Okay. What's up everyone? We'll do another Heaven on High today. I found the I found my it's not that I found my volume, because if I hit this one on Music Bee, it just goes off and on. It's more like I figured out I can do my mouse wheel and it will do it. So okay, we'll go live. So today we're doing more Heaven on High because I'm kind of in the mood. Although today, like, I'm feeling like a little icky about it, but I think it's only because I looked at the leaderboard and I shouldn't have done that, so like, god damn it. Like, if I was the only one trying to do this, I would feel a little bit more comfortable, but now it's like I almost feel like pressure or something. But I'm still gonna stay on Samurai. We're gonna commit to our plan. But I'm not gonna get 100 before Ali will. She got to 99 yesterday. She's going either every day or every other day. I can't keep up with that. It's insane. Oh, I gotta keep my window. Okay. So how's everyone's Tuesday today? Is it good? Everyone's reset day. I'll probably, when it comes to PvP, I'll probably queue up tomorrow, but I won't stream it. But I'll definitely queue up. I think I'm definitely committed to do Heaven on High Thursday. We'll take a 2-day break from the stream days that I have, and then we'll do we'll do Dark Week for 2 days, and then it's gonna be Heaven on High till essentially either we pass out or they close off the server or something. That's good, Seven Witch. I think I got a car back from the repair shop. All the hurricane damage is finally, yay! So, like, is that whole thing over now, Al? Or you still have things to fix up and everything? Okay, we're gonna do a food check. We're good. Food potion check, good. I did my I already replaced my Empyrean potions, and I am negative for like quite a bit of potions, so it's not. So I'm a little concerned. I'll probably have to spend a little bit of time just kind of farming again, just to make sure I keep up, because I think I had 106. I think I had 106 on Sunday, and now I'm down to 97, so having to try and farm them again is painful. Yeah, I mean, I thought I had a good stock here, but I'm trying to manage like how many I'm going negative, etc, etc, and I definitely went negative, so it's more like as long as I don't go super negative, but like I'm fine with what I have. We're dragging our feet, and the base too. We're dragging our feet at getting someone to put a fence up for us because all the contractors own. Yeah, that's true. There probably still are. They're probably gonna be for like a really long time too, until like I couldn't tell you when, but unless you build it yourself or something. All right, we're gonna start at 51 today because we start a little bit later today, so we'll start a little bit later. I still gotta get 10 more floors for the Thursday run, but that's gonna take me like 30 minutes. So we do the 51. This one, it's a little bit less on score. If I remember correctly, I have 3 Magicites but no Odin, so we can kind of hope for it. My last attempt, I was just kind of careless, so I gotta remember to kind of keep the mistakes to a minimum. So I think I'm gonna be a lot more careful this run, just so I don't make mistakes that would force me to use things that I don't want to. And then we'll try to play better, because I should have gotten further on Sunday, but I still feel like I'm rusty. Like thinking about it, I was thinking about it like I think today or like a couple days ago. Like, when was the last time I even saw a 91 plus solo? And that was like when I did frickin' Red Mage in my clear, and that was back in August. So it's been like 9 months since I even saw a 91 plus. I've gotten to 80 a couple times, but 91 plus has been a very long time. So still kind of de-rusting, so to speak, even though I have all that palace muscle memory in. So alright, 51 plus. Let's go, guys. Get started. Everything looks good. It looks all good. Hell yeah, let's go. So these are kind of when the floors start to get a little interesting, but it's still kind of a good warm-up place for me. Oh, I had less raising. Oh yeah, this one was kind of weird. I don't have the raising and the... Okay. I'm gonna actually try not to use raising at 61. I'm going to convince myself that I'm good enough to do it. So that's how we'll play that. Purity. about to... I might use the quicker response time. Hell yeah, low latency. Realty? Okay. This one I'm gonna want to use. I'm gonna want to use a bloodbath, and I think I could ride another bloodbath on this one. But I'll probably also just remove to use potions because I totally didn't think about potions randomly. Okay, right here. Okay, good. Naga, we'll take care of the Naga. I'm gonna pull this way back. We'll save the stun for its AoE. Because I'm taking too long kind of fighting it already. Right there. Okay. Yeah. I think they're both. I think that little one is also. I think he's sound actually, but I think I can get it on. Yeah, we're good. Sight. Oop. Sight. Whoa! Don't do it, sir. He might aggro actually, but we should be okay. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Feeling a little more comfortable again, so I'm gonna test if this is sound, because I just don't remember. Okay, it is sound. Because I'd aggro the other one too. I'm gonna make sure I watch my back, literally. I'm getting caught with a patrol. We'll definitely be extra careful this entire run. A little more cautious and all that stuff. Okay, that's a concussion poison. I'm gonna try to get the chest first, and then we'll, oh shit, there's no chest. Oh, yeah, it's over here. Okay, that's fine. Then we'll get the intuition. Moving. This is the set of floors also when we start getting kind of a buttload of debuffs, so we're gonna kind of manage it properly. Man, I was really low. I didn't even remember how the Pomanders were, but that's actually not the greatest set of Pomanders. Walking into here, so we'll hope that we pick up some better ones. Okay, exit's open, but we'll check the last silver chest. Kind of free. Okay, let's go. Pretty clean first floor, 5 minutes. Debuff, debuff, debuff. Yeah, we got something. Hell yeah, we got something. I think we got 2 things too. Oh, we got, okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. I'll take haste. Haste is very good on Samurai. Oh, and we got Corgans. We're gonna do another alteration to keep it low. I'm actually gonna bypass these for a little bit in case I pick up a fortune with this chest. We'll bypass a couple of the enemies first. I'll do it kind of on the way back. I should fight this actually. Oh, let's check this chest first. Oh, see, perfect. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Oh my god. Whoops. Well, I have one less fortune. This Korrigan wants a hug. Totally walked up to me. Okay. Steal, that's good. I'll take it now. Okay, right in the middle is a little dangerous, but we'll do it. Conceal. We got the alteration back, so it's okay. That oh, the screaming noise. Yeah. Korrigan's dying. Oh, we already stepped in this trap, so I'm okay. Whoop, one coming in here. I'm gonna deal with it on the way. Damn, I am mishitting buttons left and right, holy shit. Already? Okay then. Oh, because I used the... Okay, we're gonna use the conceal to kind of navigate the floor so I don't have to kind of aggro anything or step on traps and stuff. 4 kills for a floor, that's very fast. My teammate just told me they changed their one of their characters' names to Weeb Hunter N. I hope they don't get fucking banned for that. Whatever. Alright. I'll talk more about the World Cup on Thursday, if I remember. I actually literally just straight up forgot about it. Forgot mentioning it on last Thursday when we were gonna go Saturday. Just completely like, poof. But also like Thursday was just such a mess of a stream. So I'll kind of mark it down. I'll make a mention of the World Cup on Thursday. Oop, that's the end of that. 2 rooms. Let me take care of this one. Don't lose the timer. That should be fine. On this set of floors, it won't be too much of a concern, the timer. Later on, it will be. Oh, shit. This could be a problem. Okay. If that thing got the AoE off, it would have been a major problem. What's up, Soars? Okay. Oh, I need to make sure my HP is kept. Do you have any tips for getting to floor as fast as possible? So, I zone at the end and act like... Alright, so what's the goal? What's your end game, though? You gotta let me know what the end game is. Because that does matter. What I can tell you is, when I went respectably fast, let's say respectably fast, okay. I cleared 1 to 100 in about less than 4 hours of trying, so that's pretty fast. It also depends on the class a little bit, so let's say if it's Red Mage being the best job, I mean it's just kill enemies till you open the exit pretty much. I mean you don't have to even concern yourself too much about... Okay, this one has to go. Give me a sec here. I missed? Okay, so you would pretty much just like open the exit and go. You don't have to concern yourself too much with Pomanders until like you get to 100, and then you could start kind of compiling Pomanders. I just want to learn the higher floor tiers, but it takes the entire day to just... If you want to learn kind of mechanics and like difficulty, I would honestly do Heaven on High, because the difficulty here is much harder. It ramps up a lot faster, and it's much harder in terms of difficulty. Like for instance, Mimics are much harder here versus Palace. So if you can manage the Mimics here in like 81 plus, you'll find the Mimics in Palace a joke. Complete like the 71 Mimics in Heaven on High are as hard as like the 191 Mimics in Palace. That's the difficulty. Like 81 is more dangerous than 191. So if you're looking for that kind of experience, but yeah, if you want to like dive into like the harder levels and stuff, Heaven on High would definitely suit the bill. But if you're looking for Necromancer, then yeah, like just kind of clear the exit as fast as you can. Don't really worry too much about Pomanders, and you'll accomplish that goal pretty much. Stun. Take care of this one. I don't have stun though, so I'm gonna walk through this one. Okay. Hopefully that answered your question. It's still, I mean, either way, it's still a marathon. No matter what way you slice it, it'll still take a while. But like, in my opinion, in terms of Palace, it doesn't get hard to like 171 really. Like you have to spend like 12 hours to get to the hard levels. Where here in Heaven on High, you have to spend like 3 hours or something, and you're in the hard, difficult, challenging floors that will teach you how to survive and how to not get yourself killed, and managing rooms and kiting and everything that would require you to do. So that's why I felt like once I cleared and got the Lone Hero title, I felt like I had way more confidence trying to a Necromancer versus when I tried to go Necromancer the first time. Like I felt like I just wasn't progressing at all doing it for the first time, because I just got stuck in like 191 forever. But then once you got the Lone Hero, like you learned so many things, and it all came handy so much. So that would be my suggestion. Actually, that is what I kind of suggest a lot of people who give this a try, who wants like, you know, both solo titles. I say do Heaven on High first, get the clear there, and then work to Necromancer. It's a great way of progressing to it. Beauty. Gloom. I'm gonna lose the steel though. We should be okay. I think for the most part the enemies here are not gonna be too treacherous with Gloom. The hand might be a little annoying. Alteration again. Man, we're getting alterations out the butt, so we're gonna keep popping them. This time I won't double pop them. At least you got the good music here. Patrol coming in. I love this track. I love this track. Okay, this one I have to watch very carefully for its line AoE immediately followed by its regular AoE. This is what gets... I've seen a lot of people die to this. That move right there. I've seen a lot of people die to it. They don't expect it. They don't expect it to do a combo like that. It kicks their ass. The line AoE kind of is a little bit of a quick one too. It's almost like the one in 151 in Palace, the Shabti that do it. I think that's what they're called. Same thing. But except that just straight up one shots you. We're gonna deal with this one. I can try to get to that chest a little bit easier. I'll try to stun the Berserk, but it's not that important. Probably right about here. Oh, it still got it off. I was just a little bit late. But it's not that important. This isn't like the Arsenal, where that Berserk will end up being a one-shot. I said that joke last time, but it's still funny. Well, kind of a joke. How in the Arsenal it's like, you know, you have like 80 plus people doing the content, but not one of them can stop a Berserk. Like really? And then tanks get one shot. It's like, okay, well, you have like 70 people who can CC this one enemy, and none of them do it. Like, okay. That's why when I do it, I'm pretty much just spamming sleep on Black Mage because no one else is gonna do it. I just play a little game like doing the perfect stun, as I call it. What's up, Air? Yeah, we got an HOH again, man. Doing a good HOH today, gonna do it Thursday, and then we'll go back PvP for one more week, and then HOH forever till the end of time. God damn it. Until PvP kicks back in again. I'm gonna use Bloodbath here. Messed up my combo anyway. Alright. Hey, Xeno. Oh! Didn't see me. I don't have to kill you then. Well, I want to use the Witching though. Okay, like every time I use Witching, I have my other screen like to my left side, and it does the blue smoke. I feel like my stream is going haywire because of it. I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck was that? It's just the blue screen. I still can't watch ads for bits. Dude, I can't either. I've been trying to do that. It just doesn't give me the option. Yeah, I guess they just don't like us, you know. But I've been trying. I guess I have to try another browser, but then I have to log into the other browser, and it's too much work. Oh yeah, we'll take the string. Hey guys, don't turn yet. Don't turn. Let me just get this. Oh, you piece of shit. God damn it. Okay. Okay. My boy's giving me some messages on I've been getting a lot of hair stuff. I mean, I don't care what ad shows up. I just want to get an ad so I can get it, but like it just says it's not available at this time or something. Is that what you get, Xeno? Again, I probably had to do. Oh yeah, I finally got excellent air. So did you practice on flans? Okay, I'm gonna read that later. So did you practice on flans? Because those would be like the earliest that you can do it on. Yeah, excellent. And one minder, because I can imagine you Air doing it on a hero patrol. I can imagine you doing it on another job. The flans, they're great on casters, but you cannot do it on melee because the flans will do melee attacks on a melee. So you can kind of LOS the blizzard, but it's still gonna smack you around. So they're extremely dangerous on a melee job. It's Corrigan Gate, I guess. I mean, if push comes to shove, I might do it here if we come into one. Although I'm not gonna use raising on 61, especially because I only have one. So I may not, but because I don't know, I'm not confident in my ability to kill it. I haven't killed one yet, but I know that it's just a nightmare in melee. This is a major problem that I only have one raising. Hey, thanks for the resub from Xeno, 4 months. Thank you very much, Xeno, for your continued Prime sub support. This is gonna be ass. And there's another. I'm gonna let the patrol come first before I come into it. This run, I guess I'm having bad luck. Yeah, I mean, I know I've had bad luck too. My other run on Tuesday was fine. I actually had pretty ample amount of of raising, but right now it's very concerning that I'm gonna get to 61 with only one. So I'm really concerned about that. And I have like 2 affluence, which means I haven't been getting affluence much either. I haven't gotten one since probably like, I don't know, 20 or something. So it's double concerning. I can't boost the chests. I mean, a Petra would be great. You know, I've gotten some extra fortunes and stuff. The Korgans are helping too, but actually I'm gonna use another alteration to keep it going. That might aggro. Oh, that's totally gonna aggro. I gotta pull this bad boy back. You gonna shoot me from there? Oh, that's fine. Watch the angle here. That's good. Gives me memories of front lines right here. We'll take the flight, although flight could be dangerous. Alteration and flight, man, could be sometimes can be an interesting experience. I'll pull this. And we'll bloodbath it. Still need more to kill though. Oh, although I have the Korgans, I think I didn't touch them yet, so I think I dropped the chests. Ooh, I gotta get through both of these. Okay. Oop. Let me just check that chest while it's trying to chase me. Watch the angle here, because it's gonna blast me from here. Okay, there we go. I want that chest though. I think it's sight. Nope. Oh, this will actually make it easier. It's gonna walk to me. Nice. It's a chicken. To that chicken. We still have 4 more floors for an intuition, so I'll use another one. These are Korrigans, but I'm gonna check the last room before I kill these in case it's another fortune, so I have kind of the bonus chance at more stuff. Okay, that's a bronze, which I will not ignore because I definitely need the shards, even if I aggro that thing, which won't be a problem. I mean, I have strength on, so we'll use another food because it's down to 10. Murder these Korrigans. Make Alp really happy with the sound effects. Okay, it dropped a chest, so I need to go back. Did the other one drop a chest? Okay, they both dropped the chest, so let's get a good angle here. Witching, okay. I'll just use it now. Then we'll do the other one. These aren't going to be mimics, so unless I step on a lure, then another witching. Could have given me variety. I need raising so bad. Oh my god. I can't use. I mean, at this rate, I really can't use a raising at 61, but it's gonna be so scary. I see mimics over there. No Magicite, no abilities. Purity. Oh, that means I can't stun. We'll check the chest first to see what's going on. This is a flight though, so I can get through without touching the mimics if needed. I could also just fight them, but without abilities it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. My strength is going down too, so it'll kind of depend on what I pick up here. Alteration again. I'm going to pick off that one, can I? No, I can't. I can't get to it. I kind of wanted to get to it with it before my strength wave, but it'll be the easiest to deal with too. Bait the attack here. We'll pull back over here. Kind of make sure there's no patrols. I don't see one here. Oop, I hear something moving though. Okay, that's good. This doesn't do autos, so these are kind of just straight up the safest to attack, as long as you move when it's doing the beam. As much as I'd like to kill the mimics, it's just that with no abilities I'll get the pox. I do have the full purity. If I pick up a steel or strength, then I may attack it because I'll have enough damage, but I'm just slightly concerned about what the mimics is gonna dish out to me, even at this level. If this is a Magicite, I'll just ignore it. I don't know, we'll see. I could use the chests overall. Let's make sure this thing... Nope. I can't do that. That's probably gonna aggro. Let's pull forward. Did I just not look at that chest? I didn't look. Oh, I didn't look at that chest. I think I hear something moving. It might be a patrol. So I got to make sure I. Yep. I see it. Alright. So to kind of play it safe, we won't. Depending on what this thing is, I'll get a conceal. I'll check the other room ahead of it. Oh yes. Okay. That's really good. I'm gonna get to the mimics. That's actually really good. That's really good. We'll get to the mimics and then we'll work our way through. Oh, I burned this sprint, so that's a little unfortunate. So there's a chance I can get stuff off the mimics. I'll check the other room and then kind of work our way through. And there's 2 rooms too, so that's actually decent. So I can clear up these 3 rooms and then see what we get if we get anything. Hover over it. I'm pretty sure I can get through without an aggro. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, that works out too. So we'll do the clear first. My sprint's back up, so that's good. I'll kill this one. I don't think I'm gonna get to that other room on the other side. 15 seconds with sprint? Maybe. I can get 1 kill in that other room. The music went weird again just now. Okay, I didn't do anything in terms of changing windows or anything, so I think maybe it might be the bitrate of the audio. Thank you for telling me though, I'll definitely look into it. So what does it do? Does it just distort or does it go out? And then you said my mic volume is fine, right? So it might be like distort. Okay, gotcha. This is gonna aggro, I think. Ooh, no it won't. Oh yeah, it won't. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so I'll look into directly that problem specifically to see if there's some relation, and then I'll see look, if that's gonna be the least of my problems, I'll take it, man. From all the things that I've had happen, I'll take that. That'll be fine with me. No, Jay, I didn't think you were crazy. It's just I wanted to know what it sounded like, because Kyrie did say it before too, but then I couldn't. I was just taking her word for it, and I didn't think she was crazy either, but I couldn't hear it myself, so that was the whole problem. Noticed it for a while, only bringing it up since Jay. Yeah, CJ's the man. Needed that third person to say it. But thank you guys. I'll check it out. I mean, before, like, oh, there's another Petra, nice. I mean, before what we can say is like, okay, maybe it has to do with the connection dropping, whatnot. But now, assuming I make it through without any problems with the connection today, then we can kind of seclude it to it being just a straight up like, okay, there's like an audio type of something. So, well, that's good. Actually, I should use another. Oh shit! I was gonna use another alteration. I'll use another alteration next one. I'll leave one just in case. Okay. Patrol, Dreadnought, Purity, and Strength. Okay, we'll save that Strength certainly. We'll check this room first, and then we'll handle the Patrol. I can get to this chest. Beautiful. That's a clear. No hesitation here. Hopefully we get some items. No hesitation. That's okay. Because I can fight you. Oof, no chest. Oh, something else is here though. Oh, what the hell? That was late. Totally thought there wasn't a chest in the Mimic and then it dropped it. Alright, so this is Strength, so we're gonna use we're gonna get rid of this. Wait, what is this one? I'm gonna get that Strength as I leave because I still gotta examine more of the chests. If there's more Mimics, it just takes more time, so on and so forth. Then I got time now with that full clear. And the exit's right here too, so hug this wall very tightly. Multiple chests here. Nice. Just hopefully I don't steal. Okay, we'll get that on the way out. Nice, more shards. Take it. Conceal. Okay, that'll be good. I'll use the conceal to get those last chests. So there's a Strength in the first room, a steal in that one, conceal here. Check what this one is. Another conceal. Man, it's still no raising though. That's the one I'm really needing so bad is the raising, and I'm not getting it. That's okay. That's precisely why I didn't use the Strength yet. Wait for my HP to come back. I'm actually gonna wait a tiny bit. If this is another Mimic, I want to have the stun, so I'm gonna wait till my stun is at 10 seconds. I can wait 10 seconds. Okay. We use the conceal. 1 conceal, 2 conceal. 1 conceal, 2 conceal. Oh shit, that was actually slightly a mistake, because I didn't use the buffs yet, but it's okay. Whatever. Whatever. I know the path that, I was supposed to use the buffs and then conceal, but I got too trigger happy there.
1 conceal, 2 conceal, red conceal, blue concealed by Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss? Oh, Dr. Seuss. Literally when it said DR, I thought of like diminishing return, because I'm in the FF mode. What? That makes sense. Dr. Seuss sounds like DJ. DR, yeah. DJ Seuss. But this raising though is it's gonna be the end of this run, I swear to God. I'm calling it now, man. If I don't pick up another raising sometime soon, it's gonna be the end of this run. All it takes is one slight mistake, but I guess this is gonna teach me, right? This is gonna be the lesson I'll get from this. Be fucking careful. Don't be greedy, be fucking careful. So maybe that'll be the great lesson that we learn, and maybe that'll help me to my future run. Not like it's gonna be impossible, it's just the margin of error is basically 0. We don't learn lessons here? The fuck? I'm learning lessons here. Oh, fuck you. Little piece of shit robot. Alright, I can't. Oh, come here. Oh, I didn't get the combo, damn. We're gonna go back here because fighting in a room is always dangerous. Like, be more careful! Oh, let me just fight in the middle of the room. What a great idea. Okay. We're gonna take care of the bitch robot, and then we'll... Okay. HP has to take up first before I touch his chest. Probably gonna aggro that, so we'll pull it. Yep, there you go. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I don't have arm's length. I can't fight this here because it's gonna do a pull in and it'll pull me into the middle room. I could stun it, which is okay, but it's still a risk that you don't take. Okay, for this one. Gotta remember the strength in the second room. Nothing here. We'll check the other room, and then we'll get the strength, and then we'll go up. I think the other room is going to be altered, so we'll see what it is. So I checked all these other rooms already. I know there's a patrol, so that patrol is probably coming from that direction more than likely. I'll go this way, actually. Oh, I think I saw Corrigan's. The corner of my eye, I think I saw Corrigan's. Some good RNG there. Although maybe I wasted it on this set of floors, but it's whatever. Two rooms. That's a chest. Raising? Oh, I'll take the affluence, alright. I'll take the affluence, that's good. Intuition. And it's steel. Okay, so we got a strength steel going up to 59. We'll have some of it for the boss. Hopefully I don't have to kind of refresh it again. I don't want to burn like a flight just to maintain a strength steel. Concealment comes in handy. Okay, strength. Steel. Conceal. This time we did it right. Okay. So far this set has been pretty clean. We're still okay on time. This is usually when like time starts to become a little, you know, a little concerning, but we don't need more than 10 minutes on the boss. Pretty much any boss, we don't need 10 minutes on them, so that's something to keep in mind. If you need more than 10 minutes, it's going to be dangerous. Because you can't really fight a lot of these bosses without steel anymore, up to here, with a melee. With Red Mage, you can fight all the bosses without steel, it just takes longer. I think my connection finally worked itself out, so I'm gonna try streaming like on Thursday to definitively say it's fixed, but I haven't dropped speeds until excellent. Good, Al. And if you do, I'll have it on. You can further try to convince me to play RimWorld or something. It looks like a decent game. I just don't feel like spending money on a game that I probably won't play. Damage down and HP. Okay. But I have strength steel, so. I'm gonna try to aggro this on purpose, so I can try to keep my. Oh, I won't be able to keep my. I won't be able to keep my my combo going from the Mechio. Oh, that might not go though. I'm drinking bot, don't worry. I see the patrol, but it's not coming this way. I think it's right here too. Not close enough. Fortune. That's fine. A late fortune is fine. Yeah, no problem. I stream RimWorld because it's different. I feel like I'm good enough to actually say when and why I do things I know. If I stream 14, just bitch about roulettes and I have a pretty huge stream backlog. Never. Have you tried to do wait, what is this chest? Huh? Have you tried to do a test stream to bandwidth to see if like the stream would just have enough time? Oh, that's perfect. The steel's perfect. That's what I tried a couple times. Although I wasn't able to duplicate this whole drop frame result. But I was using it to just see, like, you know, you'd be able to do your normal stuff, but you can see like load, see if you get drop frames and whatnot. It's kind of nice. And then it doesn't show you that you're live. It's just doing everything except putting you live essentially. So not yet. I think it was a pretty useful tool because it can at least tell you connection-wise how it's going. Because sometimes maybe you drop connection because you're playing a game as opposed to, say, just having it on without having the stress of the upload. At least that was in my case. But then again, like I said, I couldn't duplicate it unless I was actually streaming like this. Like the bandwidth test didn't ever drop frames for me, and I did one bandwidth test one time where I left it on for like 14 hours. And I have like Chrome on, like all my tabs opened on Chrome. I'd be playing a game, all that stuff, and nothing. Not a single drop frame. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to duplicate the results so I can see what I can do to fix it. Nothing. Nada. So, but it could be different in your case, just to see, like, do you get drop frames, skip frames, so on and so forth. When you're giving it a stress of a situation where you'd be normally streaming and etc. Okay, good. So we'll have some of our strength. We'll have some of our strength going into the boss, which is nice. We'll prep the potion. Although I'm gonna wait for it till my big boom is up. We'll use the steel going up, so that means I should be able to clear the boss within a full steel, no problem. No raising. That's really concerning. I'm gonna be very, very scared about 61. So I gotta play extremely careful. I'm not too sure of the start position, so I'll probably have to readjust after the first set of stabs here. I think it's here, right here. Yep, oh, perfect, perfect, okay. We're gonna start prepping to use my potion in a sec. And get full Sen. Right there. I'm not gonna get a medallion into this one, oh well. Should actually stop using my my pots here. Let's rely on the regular cures. Well, they don't have a... Gonna lose strength soon. Kind of the wrong way, but that's okay. Might have to use a potion at some point here. I'll use it now. Just for insurance. That back up, but I already burned like my full burst on it. Okay then. Gotta get the dot back up in a sec. Nope, that's the wrong combo. Right here. Alright, good. Nice and clean. But the palms, though, I'm concerned. Very, very concerned. One raising, we got the affluence back. We didn't even get a frailty that entire run. Well, I got one frailty, actually. We got a lot of alteration. Everything else is good, but the raising, it's... I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. I was gonna plan to not use a raising on this set of floors, but it's almost like I'm forced into it now. I have to not use a raising on this set of floors. Alright, so we're gonna do food check. Pretty good on pots. We was like 40, but we got quite a bit back. What is that, 96? I picked up like 4, so we're kind of back even a little bit. Alright. We'll update the stream title to 61 now. Stream title updated to 61. Let's minimize it. Maybe I should minimize it. Go here, go here. Alright. 61, guys. This is when the run starts. Like, literally, this is when it starts. All the excitement starts now. The 51 is a warm-up. This is the beginning of the run. Pop the food. Alright guys, wish me luck. Here we go. And like I have to use a raising at 71. There's like no way I cannot not use a raising at 71, but then it shoots me in the foot for 81, but I'd rather get my hands on 81 and try it there. I mean, I at least got the 3 floors without a raising, I suppose you can say. We just have to be extremely, extremely careful. Very, very careful. That's my lesson here. I definitely took way more risks on Sunday that I definitely shouldn't have, so... That's a great start. I will actually couple this with a flight. More than likely I'm gonna strength steal to get through a lot of these things. We just gotta see what I can get through and what I can't. Gold chests will be mimics now, so kind of the first mimic will be an instant steal. I can't get to that chest without killing anything. I'm gonna get through first before I decide what I want to do. Because a patrol might come in. Patrols would be easy to kill. I gotta let this one walk first because it's looking to the left, and if I go left, it'll probably aggro. There we go, perfect. I'll get that silver chest later. No, I'm gonna aggro the seedling. I'm pretty sure the seedling is sound. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta make sure I say these right. I think it's proximity. I always say sound because I'm so FF11. Because in FF11 it's either sound or true sound or sight or true sight. It's not proximity, sound, sight kind of thing. Serenity? Okay. I'll just use it now. Hello, wall. It looks like we can't go any further. So we'll probably strength steel. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for this one to move a little bit. Because technically I'm not on a timer here because I don't have buffs going. So I can kind of be a little bit patient, but that didn't give me a good position here. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna clear up the first room, get the silver chest, and then work our way through, probably to the left, to the other room, so. But yeah, no hesitation, we're gonna be doing a strength steal here. All these enemies are not favorable to fight at all, without it. What we kind of hope is that we ride a strength steal into 2 floors. That'll be ideal. That crit though. Okay. I'm walking because I want this DOT to kind of go out before I do my next pull. So there's really no need for me to sprint here. We'll see what we can get to. I'm gonna test if this is sound or sight. It's sound. Proximity, I'm sorry. I did it again. We're gonna walk again. We got 6 stacks poison, so I'm gonna do that first in case this becomes a mimic. Fortune, okay. No need to rush around these walls. I can get to this chest no problem. Silver, okay. Alright. Now I can sprint because the poison is going out. I got full buffs for the octopus, so more than likely that'll be my target since that's proximity as well. I didn't get the concussion off. I prioritized the conal first. Interesting. Sun's OP, guys. When it works, that is. This is sight, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not gonna get a good angle. I'm gonna wait for concussion to go out right now. And I kind of have a full burst anyway. These kind of kick my ass, so I gotta be careful a little bit. Because of the vuln. Okay, so far so good. These first 3 floors are the ones that are always scary for everyone, and I can bet you there's many people, and if some of you are watching, you've probably died here, easy. Because of these enemies, straight up. But this is the best way to handle them in my opinion. I got the concussion. Okay, I should get to this chest without a problem. Conceal. Okay. Oh, slight problem. That shouldn't be a risk I should be taking, to be fair. Oh shit, I messed that up. I'm actually gonna try to check the other room first, and then we'll use the conceal. I should probably aggro the... Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We're gonna pull back first. I wanna get to that other room. Probably aggro the squid. Okay, no, we're good. Prep the conceal. Oh yeah, yeah, there we go. Let's go. Okay. Clean first floor. Get the intuition, go to the next room. Hopefully I can kill the next floor without too much of an issue. I wanted to flight the next floor because, one, I can maintain the strength steal, but two, we can probably clear that floor of enemies before it goes out because it's flighted. And the first 3 floors are the ones that are the most dangerous. You can kind of get through the rest of them without strength steal, but here on it's kind of like super risky if you don't. And we got a buff though, so that's a good start. Oh, and it's a big room. Okay, that's actually pretty favorable, to be honest. I used the conceal. Oh, another affluence. Okay. I need to be careful of my conceal. Alteration. Okay, stop. I'm gonna use a safety here. Serenity. Don't need to use that. Okay, don't need to fight that. I'm gonna be pretty picky here in terms of what I can... Well, I can fight that actually. I shouldn't have to be. And we got the witching, so I'm gonna use the witching to fight it. Really got some favorable enemies that we can play around with. So this is this one. There was another chest here. It's gotta be ready for mimic. So ideally I want to check all the chests maybe. I do want to clear the floor first though. But there's some things that I can fight already without strength steal. So I think my concern right now is get to the chests. If they're mimics, we deal with them with the strength steal and the haste. Flight, got the flight back, really good. And then we can try to pick and choose what we want to fight. That's the benefit of the big room. Because I can get around real easy here. I mean, you just gotta be careful, but you can get around easy. That's why I prefer a safety as well. Takes out all the traps, takes out the fake exits. The previous run I did Sunday, I was opting sometimes for a sight only because my safety was low, but then you couple it with a conceal so that you wouldn't step on a fake exit. So if a mimic wants to show its face, then I just want to kill it with the haste and the strength buff. Although I'm trying to run out of it. Should get to another chest though. But we replenished our strength steal flight. Like everything got back. So okay, thanks Al. Thanks for hanging in. I always appreciate when you hang in for like the first hour or two. So it's really nice of you to do that. Okay. There was another affluence, so I'll double up on the affluence just because. Just want to get to all these chests. So this was a really good affluence floor. Sometimes affluence can like basically do nothing, but this one was great. Oh, and we got the frailty back. Oh, this is good. But I need the raising. Come on. I need raising. The raising is the one I need. Jesus. Alright, so all the chests have been checked. So I'm gonna pick and choose the enemies I want to fight now. There's a couple patrols. There's a couple crabs. Those would be great to fight. And it's a flighted floor, so I can definitely kill. I definitely have more than enough to fight here to open up the floor. Alright, so we lost the strength seal, which is okay. These still hurt, but I can handle them way better. Yeah, didn't even need a bloodbath, but I'll probably use bloodbath on this one just for kind of insurance purposes. Haste and Samurai is so nice. Alright, good, we're open, so let's go to the exit. We'll take the time. Next room is Affluence, but I won't flight it maybe I will. We will, because this will help me get to the chests more better. We'll hover over Steel just in case of a thing. We'll couple those two. Again, these first three are the ones I want to get out of fast. No debuff, or what? Good. Okay, we're really picking up the alteration. Ooh, that's right in my way. I can't even get past it. Alright, it's a strength steel, no problem. No questions. And then hopefully we pick up another strength steel on the way. We picked up another one, so this is actually good. Kind of worked out in a way. Alright. Definitely want to check the golds, especially because I have the thing up. Another ult. Okay. Damn, this is like the alteration one. I've gotten like 6 or 7 alterations already since I started. Holy shit. Hopefully they still keep giving me Corrigans. This is another really great Affluence floor. Damn. Alright. It's like asking me to burn more. We'll definitely pull this one. I can't get around that necessarily. Oh, I could get it. I'm just gonna pull it so I don't have to dilly-dally. Make sure my HP is capped here. Okay. Never, never open a blue chest with, especially if you have dots on. Be extremely careful, guys. I can end runs right there. Another on here, right in the room. Damn, man. Good thing I used the strength steel. Holy crap. I probably have to pull that. I'm gonna try to walk through it, but it'll probably aggro. And it'll be okay. We gotta kill one more anyway. One more thingy. Oh, maybe 2 more? Nope. Okay, that's something aggro. Ooh, 2 more. Okay, it's a big room, that's why. Okay, we'll save that witching in case something... Oh, this is a nope room. But it's all sight, so I can actually... One? Oh, that delay. That delay spooked me. Come on, come on, come on. Before these things move. Okay. Catch it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anna Fortune's up. I'm gonna use a sight here. I wanna wait for my sprint. I wanna wait for the sprint. We'll use a sight here to kind of maximize my thing. So what are your thoughts on Square reintroducing ways to obtain previously unattainable items? Like how they just released the Tidus and the Yuna stuff? Is that what you mean? Or what do you mean specifically, though? Okay, let's go. I'm gonna clear the path first before I try opening chests. Do you mind data mine spoilers? Do I mind data mine spoilers? Like the act of doing it or like reading it? Like sometimes, I mean, I know it's there. Sometimes I am interested, but other times I'm like, I just don't look at it. And for the most part, in terms of like the discords I'm in, I think everyone's kind of respectful in the fact they don't try to spoil it. Like they'll read it, maybe we'll discuss it or something, but if someone doesn't want to see it or read it, they'll not go into it or something like that. Other discords would go all out, but then I don't really look at those discords, etc. So I don't mind the data spoilers. It kind of ruins the fun a little bit though. But there are still some things that there is still a mystery to it, and that's kind of nice. Like I guess in terms of like mechanics, like for instance, you can't data mine. I don't think there's any way of data mining how to maximize your points in Deep Dungeon, or how to properly get experience in Eureka, those type of things. So that's there. But items and stuff, you know, it's alright. You mind me spoiling you to explain? I'd say DM me. Don't spoil it here. If you want to do that, like send me a message, or send me a message. Yeah, probably on Discord, because I'm not gonna check the Twist messages, but send me a message. Because I don't know if the people, like if there's people watching that might not appreciate it and they're not saying anything. So if it's spoiler-ish. But I mean, if you're referring to the stuff that got released now, like they did the patch, right? And I know there was some data mine of certain things. Like I caught a whiff of what was seen and stuff. And then I know like even before, like in Stormblood, there was certain things where they would actually drop like certain like abilities or something in text and whatnot. I know that's a thing, if that's what you're referring to. I mean, I don't care. It's still data mined. I mean, you can't avoid that for the game. I mean, I don't know if you can call it even a mistake on the devs' part to be like, oh, they shouldn't have put it in, but like, if it's part of the story, what are you gonna do about it, right? Petra, okay. This game's being nice to me right now. And I have a fortune up, so I'm usually more interested in exploring and discovering on my own. Yeah, I am the same. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. We're gonna drag that crab in, and then we're gonna use the Petra when we get closer in. Yeah, I mean, I prefer to do it, but some things are like the data mining. It's benefited me a couple times, but other times it's like spoilers, text. Like what I don't read though, and what I know people tend to do is they also spoil up the text logs and stuff. I don't even bother reading that. First of all, like there's just too much information when you read, and second, it's just like it's all out of context, so I don't really bother. But generally, like to be honest, like let's take the whole Shadowbringer spoilers, where there was that one person who was like, you know, sharing the jobs and like the possible jobs coming out in the future. Like I saw it being talked about, and then it kind of got to a point when I'm like I don't care. Like I'd rather just be surprised at this point. I know it's all out there, but I'd just rather be surprised. Like, you know, I don't want to like go into like the fan fests and whatever in the live letters and be like, oh yeah, I read that already. Although it still kind of ended up being that situation, but it kind of just got to a tiring point where it's like, whatever, like I don't care anymore. Just wait till the game. What's the worst thing that can happen? Yeah, dude, this is alteration all the way. Spoilers re. Yeah. But in like, let's say spoilers in general, I hate spoilers because in my head, because I'm a very internal thinker, there's a lot of things like I just forget, like just straight up. Like you tell me something, I'll forget. Like matches, even like feast matches or something, I'll just forget like the next, like in less than a minute. But like spoiler-ish, sometimes I just can't get that out of my head. Like it just repeats in my head, like, oh, this will happen, this will happen, this will. Oh my god, fuck. And then when I see the thing, or when I play the thing, or when I do whatever is involved in it, it's like, yeah, I heard that already. So that stuff doesn't get into my head. So for that fact, I don't like spoilers because it just doesn't get out of my head. I hate that. If I could just erase it from my memory, it would be fine, but my head doesn't work that way. Also, what's up, Mimi? We'll check all the chests for this. Will probably aggro. Yeah, okay. I'm not using the frailty quite yet. If I pop a mimic, that'll be the perfect time to use a frailty. Also, my my strength and seal are out, so. Look how much slower I kill everything. Okay. I think that that flower is, what is this? I don't want to. Okay. Safety, okay. I think that's sound. It is sound, okay. Mimic into that would be tragic. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, this actually hurts. I'm gonna kind of wait for my bloodbath to come up because this thing does double attacks and it's painful. It didn't even do. Oh shit! I almost had bloodbath. Watch my TP. Okay. Okay, I saw your message. I'll read it after this floor. That, like, literally almost still kicked my ass even though I had frailty on. Even though I had the full thing on. Okay, witching, and I still gotta check all the chests first. Ali saw you mentioned she's been working really hard in SAM run, like you've been. We both appreciate. Hey, I'm glad. I was catching some of her stream when I saw her live. Like, I actually was really fortunate to catch Ali streaming because she was like kind of like, you know, I was like looking on the list like, okay, what's going on? Okay, blah blah blah. PV. I'm like, oh, someone's soloing, and then when I popped on, I'm like, oh shit, it's Ali. She's back. I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, I saw her get 99. What, yesterday? I'm like, oh my god, she's getting so close. Yeah, I mean, I was just planning to do Samurai more because, oh shit, oh you piece of shit. I was planning to do to do Samurai because someone else, like another big streamer, was doing it, and I kind of got motivated, like what job will I do first? So I decided Samurai. But it's really nice that she's back first of all, and that she does it so good. Her tactics are really good, and you know, I'm kind of hoping I can beat her, but at the same time, I don't know if I can. But yeah, great. I mean, I'm glad that she's happy about that. I'll try to catch her more, but like some of her stream times are a little bit weird. Like she kind of just goes, right? Like she just, like, when she's ready, she just pops it open and that's it. So like if it's on, I'll say. But I definitely did check out like a few of the VODs and stuff to kind of see like how she's getting a little bit of success and trying to see if I can apply it as well. But I'm glad. She got full treasure room. Ew. Did you have that Serenity too, or we had a Serenity also? Kind of wasting time a little bit. Okay. You might have to find a new friend. Mimi, sorry for your loss. Alright, 10. Okay, so I'll check it out after this. She was out of Serenity and it was no items. It was flighted, but yeah. Yeah, I've learned already that, like according to Maggie, she checked a couple of VODs and also from her own experience, that 99 is guaranteed, like Gloom is guaranteed 3 debuffs. So maybe you get lucky and it's like a Magicite instead of an item, but it's guaranteed 3 debuffs, so you've gotta, I mean, you know, situation, but you're gonna definitely walk into like a minefield. So alright, we got mimics. Where's that chest? Not here. I'm gonna check the other room first. And the Enryu is on that side too. And a pain in the butt. I can deal with this with Bloodbath. Okay, there's the chest. We'll deal with the marble. No, dude, I have, like, I was, like, in terms of the Heaven on High, or rather the Deep Dungeon people that soloed, I have the greatest respect for everyone that has cleared. I mean, it's obviously so few of us, right? And what's really cool is I pretty much talked to a lot of the English-speaking ones, at least. The only one I haven't really talked to was Rufus, and I haven't really talked to Ali, like, you know, face-to-face. I've just kind of seen her from afar. And I know that, I guess she swapped servers or whatnot, and when you change the servers you lose the points and whatever, but it's like, I'm never going to fail to mention the fact that she's the one that got it first in the world. And it's the same with Maggie, how even though she got booted to Crystal, I'm never gonna forget the fact that she's really the rank 1 NA red mage for Palace of the Dead in terms of score. Like, no, she used to be Aether. I just took first place by default, that kind of thing. So that much, I know that would mean a lot to me personally. So I know it'll mean a lot to them as well. So that is useful. We'll take this. Yeah, I hope she gets it. I hope she gets it soon. And I feel like because it's just Prague, she'll probably get it, no problem. But it is a difficult spot. Like, my last attempt was icky because I just made a mistake, and the couple of odds that I saw her doing it, like, she was just so careful, and it was like, yeah, that probably is the way to do it, at least on that job. Because I prefer taking more risks, but at the same time, it's like, I can't take too many risks to get myself killed. I mean, even like a couple of my Mimic fights were just like bonkers. I don't know how I stayed alive, but I did it. But it was just way too risky. She's over on Genova now. Yeah, it meant a lot to get Will first. She's excited for whatever the next one. Same, man, same. I am going to go hard on that. Because the problem with me was, when it got first released, I think also PvP was going on, and I was splitting my attention. And then also at the same time, I was like, you know, I went Red Mage, I swapped to a job, I went Red Mage, I swapped to a job, so on and so forth. But I think when the next one comes out, I'm gonna go really hard on one class, and we're gonna try to go for the, if not the world first, at least somewhere up top there. So, and I'm gonna ignore, like I'm gonna literally say fuck PvP if PvP is happening at that time, and I'm gonna focus on that. So I'm excited for it to come out. But the battle changes is what's really the wild card. I mean, if they make really crazy battle changes and give a lot of jobs like self-sustaining type of abilities, it'll be wild. You know, it'll be very, very interesting to see what goes on with that, because then a lot of classes, well, Heaven on High, I think a lot of classes can clear to begin with, but a lot of classes in like Palace could clear, and that'll be mind-blowing. I don't want to go back to Palace, but if it's possible, then it's possible. I'm pulling this Mimic because I have a Witching. Only reason I'm doing it. I don't know if I can kill it in 30 seconds, but we're gonna sure as hell try. I should be good. Okay. That's a conceal, so we'll get the conceal. It's fighting. It's kind of weird. It's okay.